Welcome back. Final segment of the show. We are on the Best TV channel, Best Asian TV channel from the Asian Viewers Awards 2015. Very pleased, and we have something unique for you. We have the League Cup preliminary round draw 2015-2016. I have got the two gentlemen over to my right. Thank you to FC Redbridge and Fish Island FC for being here as the draw members. Let me run you through exactly how it happens. So in the League Cup, the way it's been decided, the preliminary round is all of the second division teams and all of the first division teams, and all barring the top 4 of the Premier Division. That's 24 teams that will be drawn out. The two gentlemen on my right, home and away. Tim, I believe you're going to do the home teams for us?
Yeah, look,
thank you.
The honour of home teams.
And Mo, you're going to be doing the away teams for us?
That's correct.
Okay, so that's how the draw will take place. These 24 teams will be drawn. Fixtures will take place, I believe, 25th of October. Do check our website just to make sure I've got that right. They play against each other. The winners, it's a straight one game, and it will go to penalties straight after full time. And the winners of those games go through as the final 12 that will join the other 4 as the first round 16 teams of the League Cup 2015-2016 ILFL. So that's how we're going to do it. I don't think I'm going to waste any more time. I need to get these draws up and done, and I'm sure you can't wait to see your team being drawn. I am now going to hand over to you gentlemen, and if I can prompt you, Tim, to draw the home team, and if you can show us who you've drawn and read their names out aloud, and then once you've done that, Mo, if I can ask you to do yours. So when you're ready, Tim, where will you go with the first team?
Home team number 1. We got Hawk and Eagle.
Hawk and Eagle, the runners-up of the Challenge Cup last year. And Mo, they are being drawn against?
Away team. If I can open it. AMY.
Hold it up for us, Mo. Hawk and Eagle versus AMY. Congratulations to you two, the very first fixture to be drawn for this year's League Cup. Thank you very much for that, Mo. And Tim, if we can have the next home team, please.
So home team for fixture number 2 is ACE, ACE.
Ace Atletico, back in the ILFL League Cup this year. And they are going to be facing, Mo?
Fixture number 2, away team, is PYO.
PYO, Ace of the first division versus PYO of the second division. Very rare for us to have a fixture with 2 teams with only 3 letters in their name, but brilliant. Thank you very much for that, gentlemen. Right, Tim, can we get the third home team drawn, please?
Third home team is Beaumont Youth.
Beaumont Youth, last year's giant killers of the cup and only knocked out in the final against Bow FC, and they will be playing against?
Away team is Walthamstow Red Star.
I hear a few oohs there, because Walthamstow Red Star, a team that are new to us but are certainly making a mark in the first division. Thank you very much for that, Mo. Tim, can we have the fourth home team, please?
The home team is Seoul Youth.
Seoul Youth, welcome back, Seoul Youth home team, and back in the ILFL this year, and they are up against?
Riverside.
Riverside FC, the boys we love from the Riverside that love the game for the game. So Seoul Youth versus Riverside. Okay, Tim, can we have the fifth home team, please?
Fifth home team is Bromley.
Who are ya? It's Bromley FC. Bromley FC, our legendary team, as we call them, our lifelong Premiership team. Who are they up against, Mo?
Fifth away team is St Catherine's.
St Catherine's against Bromley FC. That looks like an interesting draw. Thank you very much for that, Mo. Tim, can we have another home team?
Home team for fixture number 6 is West End.
West End FC, the Premier Division runners-up. And who are they up against, Mo?
They are against Crusaders.
Crusaders, a new team with a point to make, and they are certainly going to be out to be a giant killer possibly against West End FC. Thank you very much for that, Mo. Tim, can I have the next home team, please?
You have West End Reserves.
Oh, so just one pick away from being drawn against each other. But West End Reserves also have a home fixture, and they will be up against, please, Mo?
Stepney B.
Stepney B. The two top teams have their two feeder teams against each other. Stepney B versus will be hosted by West End Reserve. Brilliant. Okay, Tim, can we have the next team, please?
Next home team is Sire.
Sire, S-Y-A, Sire. Thank you very much for that, Tim. Mo, are you going to draw us another three-lettered team?
I don't think Tim's going to like this. Fish Island.
Hey, Fish Island.
Got to start somewhere.
Tim's Fish Island will go over to the Shades of Sire to see how they get on against the former Premier League team. But well done to that. Tim, I think you're quite glad not to pick your own team. So, who you got next for us?
We have, the next home team is Arsenal.
Come on, the Arsenal. Come on, the Arsenal. Arsenal are at home, and they shall be playing against
Tower Hamlets.
Tower Hamlets FC. I think that's going to be quite a nice fixture. Two teams from the second division. They know a bit about each other. I don't know whether they played each other, but should be an interesting draw. Second from last home team, please. The penultimate home team, please, Tim.
Penultimate home team is Leytonstone.
It took a time. The holders, Leytonstone FC, winners of the League Cup 2015, 2014-2015. Who are the holders playing against?
Robin Hood Tigers.
Thank you very much for that, Mo. I was hoping for a kinder draw, but my Robin Hood Tigers, I don't know whether there's been any money towards this. I'm going to check up on these guys after. My Robin Hood Tigers have been drawn against the holders of the cup. Thank you very much. Tim, can we get the final team?
Bow.
Bow FC, and I think it was pleasing that Bow FC, last year's runners-up, were not drawn against Leytonstone in the first round, so well done to that. Bow FC also at home, and they shall play against the
London Tigers.
London Growlers. London Tigers. That should be an interesting one, and I think it's the first time ever. We have one more draw there.
That we do. There is a lucky last home team, and that is Redcoat.
Redcoat FC. Okay, and they will be playing against?
Burdett.
I knew I missed someone out. Redcoat FC against Burdett. So let's get that in. Redcoat being the home team, second division team, and they shall be up against first division's Burdett. Gentlemen, thank you very much for it. If I can ask you to kindly come back to your seats.
Thank you.
That has been an exhausting draw, but it's certainly been an interesting one, and I think everybody is waiting to see how that is. Now, I think the only thing I can do now is take you across to the screen. So first and foremost, if I go across the screens, ILFL Winter 2015-2016 League Cup draw sponsored by Tower Hamlets Homes, as we always have. Thank you very much, Tower Hamlets Homes, for sponsoring us. First game on the 25th of October there. And this is how it looks. The fixtures for the League Cup are Hawk and Eagle versus AMY. ACE versus PYO. Beaumont Youth versus Walthamstow Red Star. Seoul Youth versus Riverside. Bromley FC versus St Catherine's. West End FC versus Crusaders. West End Reserves against Stepney B. Sire versus Tim's Fish Island. Arsenal are up against Tower Hamlets. The holders, Leytonstone, will be up against Robin Hood Tigers, leaders of the first division as it stands. Bow FC, the runners-up of the League Cup, will be up against London Tigers, the famous London Tigers. And that last fixture at the very bottom there, we have Redcoat FC versus Burdett. Apologies to those that it may have been knocked off the screen there, but it is there. The final fixture there, Redcoat versus Burdett. Gentlemen, thank you very much for that. Tim, I should probably quickly ask you, Fish Island, you're drawn against SYA. Now, just to give you some history in SYA, Sire as we call them, they were a Premiership team that got relegated last year in the first division. But it's a cup, and there's a beauty of the cup. Are you looking forward to that?
Look, we definitely are. We don't know a lot about them, but from what I'm hearing tonight, we're going to expect big things. We're going to go in there confident. We're going to go in there enthusiastic, and we're going to play some football. So then that's how we're going to approach this. So you've got to start from somewhere. Okay. Starting in second division from the very bottom, you can only go up, and that's what we're going to look to do. So.
Brilliant. And this is what we love about you guys. Tim, it's been great to have you, and we look so much more forward to watching Fish Island games. Hopefully we'll get you guys on the get highlights of your games as well. We can see how you're doing in those lovely silky kits, I should say. I have to go to my pundit here, Shax. Right, this League Cup. Bow FC, last year's runners-up.
Yeah.
They're drawn against London Tigers there, and the winners of last year as well, Leytonstone against the other Tigers, Robin Hood Tigers. I mean, what we're looking for is there a pick? I'll pick my two fixtures, but is there a pick for you here?
No, I think there's a couple good games up there. Bournemouth Youth, semi-finalists from last year, they're really struggling in the league against the Wolverhampton Red Stars, which are high.
That's a good fixture. Yes, you're absolutely right.
And that'll be a good game. Bromley struggling in Premier League at the moment against St Catherine's, and St Catherine's are doing well in their league, in the second division. So I think there might be a slight problem for Bromley there. Sire Fish Island, Sire played really well yesterday, but they're a totally different team. They gave a good game with Crusaders yesterday because I was watching the game.
And we're hoping Fish Island are going to be a giant killers for us this time, aren't we?
We hope that too.
I've got a fancy Fish Island for that.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks for that, Shax. We've got quite a few things to cover. As continuously, I've got my head down. Just to let you guys know, I can probably show you on the screen as well. We've also got the Challenge Cup. For those of you that are new to our division, the Challenge Cup is a cup that we hold where the Premier League teams are excluded from this, and it's just the first division teams and the second division. The first round of that is on the 15th of November. The week before that, the Monday before that, we will have the draw for the Challenge Cup live on this show. So we hope that you join us for that. I need to show you the upcoming fixtures. Let me quickly go into the, let's start with the veterans. Fixtures this week on Thursday in the Premier Division: Aberhany versus Weavers, Bromley Legends against Beaumont Masters, London Tigers, the champions-elect, are they, against Stepney Legends, the ones that were out there to really be champions. And lastly, Tower Hamlets Vets will be up against Sire. And then we have the First Division. We got the games tonight in literally 20 minutes' time. Beaumont Masters B will be playing Shadwell Masters. And the boys here with me, Redbridge, FC Redbridge, they are up against Revive. And then later this week, the remainder of the First Division fixtures are Moston will be playing Bernardo, and St Catherine's will be playing Riverside Vets. So that's a good set of fixtures. I mean, Mo, I could probably ask you, the other teams in your division, what do you think their likelihood is of causing an upset, if anything, to St Catherine's?
Well, the stats tells it all really, because St Catherine's are the league leaders at the moment, and they're a tough cookie to crack at the moment. So
unbeaten as well. So
yes,
let's hope
right.
somebody beats them at some point. Okay, I need to wrap up a lot of things. You've got the fixtures coming for the Open Age this weekend. The league games are as follows. If I take you over to the screen, I'll quickly show them to you. We got in the Premier Division, Bromley playing against Leytonstone, London Tigers against Stepney, Lotus FC against Reach Out, West End against Hawk and Eagle. In the First Division, if I wrap this up quickly, we've got Bow versus Crusaders, Seoul Youth versus Ace, Stepney B against Robin Hood Tigers, and Sire versus Beaumont Youth. And in the Second Division, we have AMY versus Western Reserves, Arsenal against Tower Hamlets, Redcoat against Fish Island, Riverside against St Catherine's, Walthamstow Red Star against PYO. That is all the fixtures, and I am completely out of time. I cannot take any more comments. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to the guys here that have been here, plus Nanu, who was here earlier. Thank you to all of you guys for tuning in. Best of luck to all those teams that have been drawn out of the Cup for that week on the 25th of October. We are in the best TV channel for 2015, according to the Asian TV Viewers Award. I'm out of time. Next week, David's back, a few more guests and a few more results. Until then, thank you very much. We'll see you next week.